Field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
22, set, 20 hot.
Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's now 4th and goal. Set, 20 hot.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Touchdown! Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Rams 42, Panthers 14.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Nick Scorton. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. That is caught. There he goes left side. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Panthers 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Okay, right.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jalen Coker on his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Rams 49, Panthers 21. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Now it's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now Stafford.
Pass complete there to McCool.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. It's Williams on the catch. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lady!
Here's Stafford. Looking deep for Adams. Touchdown, Rams. Devontae Adams as the first half is winding down. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
During the week, the special teams coach puts together a game plan that he presents to the head coach. And in every game plan, there's one big play that he points to the head coach and says, listen, when we need it, we can go to it. I think they did exactly that on that one.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very solid gain of 27.
And the Panther first down.
Number 30, 10. 22 needle. Check.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down.
Young. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
Young, he's going to change it up. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Mitchell Evans, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Rams 56, Panthers 28.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
21-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Set. 21.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup of 38.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
20.
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
Now Young. He'll try and do this himself. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the 3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to rein it in. But at the same time, you can't just chuck it up there and hope for the best. And old school football coaches will tell you there's 3 true outcomes throwing the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5.
At the Panthers' 20-yard line.
Blue 60. Tonight.
Stafford now to throw.
Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And the Rams, first down.
Set. Zebra.
1st and goal at the
Waiting.
1-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyron Williams. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Back now in Los Angeles, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw, Young. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Down. Blue, 32. Hut.
Looking to throw, Young. Finding room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. The Panthers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
A running play, it's Dowdle.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Carolina.
Throwing, Young.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And with that last completion, folks, he now owns the NFL record for most passing yards in a single game.
The 47-yard line.
Stafford. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Set, 59, 180.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing here, Stafford.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Stafford.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually works. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Young's pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Stafford gonna throw it. He's got a man, complete. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here goes set. Blue 80.
To throw is Stafford. Looking here for Smith downfield. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.